Hello and welcome to a little video to demonstrate some keyboard shortcuts that you can use in Google Docs or Microsoft Word or whatever word processing program you tend to use. So I have a couple different shortcuts here I thought we'd kind of go over. These are ones that people tend to use or maybe actually just don't even know about but would be helpful. So I have the shortcuts here. You can see something like copy. And basically I have two different sides. One is the Windows or Chrome OS shortcut, which would normally be Control plus something. And the other side would be the Mac, which is the Command key. Sometimes you see Command abbreviated like this. You may also find it on your keyboard spelled out, or you may just see the Command symbol, which kind of looks like a little four-leaf kind of cornered thing. You'll find that on to the left and right of your spacebar on your Mac. Now, basically these all are always kind of similar. You see Control is often interchangeable with Command. There's only one as we go through here that maybe is a little different, and I'll highlight it when it comes up. So let's talk about copy, the first one. Basically what copy does is you can highlight some text, and then I can hit Control-C or Command-C to copy it. Once I do that, what it does is it kind of goes to my computer's clipboard, and it's waiting to be pasted somewhere. So if I come down here a little bit, and let's add some blank lines, I can paste it. Now this is a commonly kind of confused shortcut. A lot of people want to do Control-P, which that would actually be print. Control-V instead is the actual shortcut. So it's kind of like a editor's mark. So if I do Control-V or Command-V in a Mac, you'll see it will paste. So I can do that over and over and over if I want until I copy the next thing. And then that I can paste and paste. So kind of a cool little trick that you can do. Now, instead, if maybe I want to move something, if I want to take this whole section of the poem and I want to move it to the end, instead of copying and then pasting and then going back and deleting, instead what I could do is I could use a cut. So if I use Control-X or Command-X, you see it disappears on top, and now I can come down below and paste. So Control-X takes it and moves it to a different location. Now, maybe I did that and I'm like, ooh, I don't think I wanted to actually move that. The undo is a great shortcut to know. So Control-Z or Command-Z will undo something. And I can keep stepping that back as far as I want to keep undoing as much as possible. So those are everything I was doing from the beginning. So undo is a great one to know to quickly fix what you goofed up. Now you sometimes undo something and think, well, maybe I actually wanted to redo it. You can use the redo shortcut. A lot of times what you'll find is that by adding shift to a keyboard shortcut combination, you do the opposite. So if undo is Control-Z, to do the opposite of undo, we add the shift. So Control-Shift-Z, I can step back through and redo the items. So Control-Z is a great undo. Control-Shift-Z is a redo. So neat little keyboard shortcuts that you can use to quickly do something. Now, find is another great keyboard shortcut that a lot of people don't tend to use. So if I do Control-F or Command-F, it brings up a little search window. And you can see I had previously searched lamb, and it highlights all the different words for me. So I can see lamb shows up in 5 locations. I can actually hit enter, and I can jump around in here. I could try searching something else. Maybe I want to find the word fleece. And it will highlight the word fleece for me. So Control-F is great for large documents where you're trying to find something and you don't know where it is. This also works in things like PDFs or websites. No matter where you go, you can use Control-F or Command-F to try to find something in a document. Now, because this is a text editor, we can also do something like find and replace. So if I do Control-H, or if you're on a Mac, please note it's Command-Shift-H. If you're on a Mac and you just do Command-H, you're actually going to hide the window that you're in. And you'll have to right-click the icon on your dock and tell it to show again. So if I do Control-H or Command-Shift-H, it brings up a find and replace. So what I could do here is I could say find the word lamb, and maybe instead I want it to be, how about goat? So find lamb and replace with goat. I can then hit replace or replace all. And you know what? I'll just hit replace all. It'll be kind of fun. I can now close this little window, and everywhere that lamb was now says goat. So Mary had a little goat. So find and replace is great when you need to quickly replace something. You can use that method. Now the last three here are just simple formatting ones, so I can do something a little different. So for example, if I want to take the word goat and show that off, I could highlight it and do Control B or Command B, so I bold it up. Now, beyond just bold, I can do some other keyboard shortcuts. I can do italics. So maybe Mary, I want to highlight and do Control I. I can add some italics there. And we'll highlight Mary here and also add italics. Now the last formatting one I want to highlight in this video would be underline. So if you have something in here that you want underlined, maybe I'm going to take Mary there also. You know what? We'll do, how about snow? I can highlight that there, Control U or Command U, and underline. So very easily I can go through here and use my keyboard shortcuts to save myself mouse trips up to click something and to not lose my hands from the keyboard as I'm typing. I can quickly do that as I type, because it works the same way here also. If I want to type something here and I want it to be bold, I can do Control B right away and then type something by, and maybe I want to turn bold off, I can hit Control B, but I want italics on, so I can do Control I. I can add my formatting as I actually type without having to go back and do it later. So thanks for watching this little video on some keyboard shortcuts. There's a lot more shortcuts out there that you could be using. You can always go on Google and search keyboard shortcuts, and you'll find all kinds of great ones out there. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.